Hello friends, Eric Soto here, TC Orlando Homes. Today we're going to talk about what goes into establishing the value of a property. First, I want to talk about the three different terms that you're going to hear on a regular basis. One is appraised value, then there's a BPO and CMA. Appraised value is when an appraiser who is licensed to give a value for the home for mortgage companies and for attorneys, things that have to do with the law, they're typically going to rely more on an appraiser. And then when it comes to marketing your home for sale, the value is going to be given by a real estate agent. They're going to use a CMA or comparative market analysis, or a broker such as myself, and we give a broker price opinion, BPO. It's important to know the differences because your realtor cannot determine the value of your home when it comes to the mortgage. That has to be done by a third-party appraiser, double blind if you will, so that the banks can ensure that they're lending a realistic value out there. We can oftentimes get a lot more for a home than what an appraisal will give the value for, especially in hot markets like the one we're in now. So now let's dig in a little bit about what it is that we do when we're determining value. So whether you're talking to a realtor or an appraiser, they're going to take some similar approaches. Well, a few of those things are the following. One, they're going to have 3 to 5 comparable homes. So you're going to have your subject home, and then you're going to have 3 to 5 comparable homes. You want to stay close in square foot range. You want to make sure you're in similar neighborhoods that have similar amenities, so that you are giving a true value to the property. You're not going to compare a 2-bedroom, 800 square foot house to a 7-bedroom, 5,000 square foot house. That would not be a fair comparison. So you're typically going to stay within a 1-mile radius, and you can look back into sales 6 months. The closer to today's date as the sale is, the more emphasis that you're going to give on that property, because there are market trends that you also need to take into consideration. So is the market trending up or is the market trending down? And lastly, you're going to make adjustments to those comparable homes for things of value. So does one home have carpet that is really gross and smelly and from 1970? And then the other home has beautiful hardwood floors that were just laid down? Sometimes you think that there are value that might be there that isn't a real value, which is marketability versus true value. An example of that might be gray is really popular right now. So a gray kitchen or a white kitchen holds more value than a brown kitchen. That isn't necessarily true. An appraiser might not look at that, but people who are searching for their home may be willing to pay more for the current trends. And so you do need to take those things into consideration when you're pricing the home for sale. However, just remember, an appraiser might not give you full value for those items. Another hotly contested item is a pool. What is the value of a pool? And these things tend to be bracketed on how important are they? Are you the only pool in the neighborhood, or are you the only person without a pool? Or are they fairly common, and some have it and some don't? There may or may not be value to that pool. I, for one, don't want a pool. Not my private pool that I have to take care of, so I'm not willing to pay more money for that. But my brother, on the other hand, he is more than willing to fork out extra cash so that he can have that pool. There are a lot of different nuances, and of course your realtor or appraiser can go into more depth about a specific property and the adjustments that need to be made for your needs. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. We appreciate you tuning in. Give us a thumbs up if this was helpful for you, and give you a little bit of a basis of how to value a home. Take care.